Here's the breakdown. During a recent appearance on No Jumper, tensions escalated when Moose Man pulled up, leading to a heated moment where Wack 100 jumped up, raised his voice, and created the impression that things might turn physical. While nothing ultimately happened, the energy was clear this wasn't just entertainment, it was personal. From there, the situation spilled over into the podcast space, where Sporty Face gave his take. Now, it's important to highlight Sporty Face approached this from a perspective of growth and transition. He made it clear that he doesn't have issues with entire groups or affiliations, but rather with Wack 100 as an individual. That distinction matters, especially when someone is trying to evolve and move in a more positive direction. However, things escalated again when Wack responded not just with criticism, but by bringing in personal attacks involving Sporty Face's family. That shift changes the tone entirely. In street culture and beyond, there's a widely understood line. Once family is mentioned, the situation
We're gonna make a whole Netflix series out your ass. We're gonna make a whole Netflix series out your ass.
This situation highlights a few key issues. First, conflict can drive views, but there's a difference between strategic debate and reckless escalation.
So now, Sporty,
Wack 100
you want to
dance,
dance,
for being outspoken and confrontational,
whatever you're supposed to be. Your mama's a bitch, your daughter's a bitch,
especially involving family. It risks damaging credibility and escalating beyond control.
You got a reason to get to it. Now you got a reason.
Stance reflects a more modern shift in content creation.
We rock and roll, however you want to rock and
personal
roll.
growth from past environments, which is not easy, especially when others continue to engage from a more aggressive standpoint. His message keeping the issue on one rather than involving others finds more of an accountability.
If he see you got a name, if he see you popping, you know, if he see you are somebody, he want to align himself with you.
Disagreements is where things become problematic, not just ethically, but legally and socially. In today's environment, words travel fast, audiences are wide, and influence carries responsibility. What starts as content can quickly turn into real-life consequences.
Everybody be like, oh, you know.
At the core of this situation is a bigger conversation about growth, accountability, and how public figures handle conflict in the digital age. It's easy to go viral off negativity, but it's much harder to build something lasting off discipline and respect. If the goal is evolution, then the approach has to match. Handle issues directly, keep others out of unnecessary situations, and understand that every word spoken on a platform carries weight. This is Let's Pop About It TV. I'm your host, Polar. Let's get to the content.
To me, there's no real beef. Like from my understanding, you say you in communication with a couple of my homies. That's cool. If it was really that, you know what I mean, it'd be that. I know what they Wack come on the Adam and Wack show. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could come up there, pop up there with people. I don't do that, man. And he know it's the exact same thing with him. He know when I be up there, you know, he ain't tried nothing. You know what I'm saying? It came up there. So to me, it's not no real beef, bro. He not trying to get at me. Of course, he didn't. You know, he was doing a bunch of screaming, losing his voice.